working pretty well as a team, and I'm going to sound a little bit odd here, but what motivates you as a soldier? It's not Queen and country. It certainly wasn't the higher ideals of the United Nations. But when you're in a scary or difficult situation with people, what Oscar Wilde calls intimacy of shared experience, and this certainly applies for soldiers, and I'd suggest it probably applies for most people in the busy world outside the military as well, then you get close to those people. And when you get close to those people, you don't want to let them down. And this is what happened to us. We had a common aim, a common goal, and we also had a common foe. And this meant that we bonded very effectively, and there was no way we were going to let each other down. And also, there was the fact that we felt we were making a difference. I've always been an adrenaline junkie, but trust me, there's no high to be had like the feeling that in some small way you're making a difference, especially if you're working for an organization that you care about and whose ideals you believe in. And this was very important for us. But things perhaps inevitably weren't quite that simple. We wandered around with missionary zeal, having kids point guns in our faces, but we weren't doing it alone. We were protected at times by a battalion, which means about 500 armed Kenyan soldiers. Now, they were armed in order not only to protect the logistics bases and our houses and stuff where we lived, but also to protect the disarmament centres if and when any of these kids, any of the child soldiers chose to disarm. If there was no way of protecting ex-combatants from the local population, then as soon as they handed their guns in, then the local villagers would just come and carry out some act of revenge or retribution, and we had to do something to protect them. Now, it's no coincidence that the Kenyans had been given the hardest area to protect in Sierra Leone, and if it weren't for their professionalism, discipline, and bravery, I would not be standing here today talking to you. They were all good guys.